A grocery store sells sliced Swiss cheese by weight. The relationship between the amount of Swiss cheese in pounds, X, and the total cost in dollars of sliced Swiss cheese, Y, is represented by the graph below. 2 points, B and C, are labeled. Which statement about the graph is true? Hint, and this is huge, this is kind of the big emphasis with today's lesson for the 3 examples, or the 3 different types. Unit rate must always have a denominator of 1. So the last few days we were dealing with slope, and slope is always written as y over x, and we're going to use that same idea from slope to find out our rate. To start things off, I'm going to go ahead and use blue for B, and I want to find the ordered pair for this. Actually, let's give context on the graph. Along the x-axis is the number of pounds, starting with 0, and as we move to the right, the number of pounds increases and we max out over here at 12. Along the y-axis, it's the total cost in dollars, starts at 0, and it looks like it maxes out over here at 52. So now I'm going to write the ordered pair for point B, and let's see, we'll go 2 to the right and up 8. So the ordered pair for that would be 2, 8. Please remember that 2 comes first. This is the number of pounds. And then my Y value that comes after that, that's going to be $8. So if I went and wrote the rate for that, I could go ahead and say that my rate is equal to 8 over 2, in which this is $8 and the 2 represents the number of pounds. So like that. Switching over to green, my ordered pair for point C is 1 to the right, up 4. So my ordered pair is 1, 4. And that means that I have 1 pound, again on my x-axis is going to be pound, 1 pound will cost $4. And then my rate for that one would be rate is equal to $4 per 1 pound. So before I even look at the answers, 8 over 2 is not my unit rate because I have a denominator of 2. So my solution is actually found over here. All I would have to do is express this as words, and it's probably going to line up perfectly there. So let me go ahead and pause this and write it out with words. So I simply said, if it's $4 per 1 pound, a unit rate must always have a denominator of 1. That's a denominator of 1. So I put the unit rate. The unit rate is $4 per pound. And so let's see if we have a match for that one. Point B means that the unit rate is $2 per pound. Nope, that's definitely not it. So we'll just cross that out. Point C means the unit rate is $4 per pound. That looks like a match. I'm going to circle that. A good strategy, though, is to prove that the other ones are wrong. Point C means that the unit rate is 4 pounds per dollar. Trying to get tricky, mixing up 4 and 1, but it's $4 per pound, so that's wrong. Point B means that unit rate is $8 per pound. And again, trying to use 8, but over here it's $8 per 2 pounds. So there you have it. Let's try one more example. A company orders boxed lunches from a deli, which all cost the same price. The relationship between the number of boxed lunches ordered, X, and the total cost in dollars of lunches, Y, is represented by the graph below. 2 points, A and B, are labeled. Which statement about the graph is true? Hint, unit rate must always have a denominator of 1. So please remember that the last few days we were dealing with slope, or M, and it's always Y over X. So we're going to use that idea to set up our rates. So let's use blue for A. So the ordered pair for this one is going to be 9 to the right. So 9 boxed lunches will cost $108. So I'm going to go ahead and put rate, and the ordered pair, is 9, 108. And this is my X and this is my Y. Rate is equal to $108 for 9 boxed lunches. So I'll just put 9 lunches. Got it. This is not my unit rate because it doesn't have a denominator of 1. So now this could reduce if I divide it by 9 over 9. You would probably get the correct unit rate. Let's switch over to green. My ordered pair for point B is 1 unit to the right. So 1 box lunch, it will cost $12. So I've got 1, 12. Reminder, my first value is X, my second value is Y. So I can come over here and I can say that the rate is equal to $12 per one lunch. So just write that with words and I think we're good to go. So because it's $12 for one lunch, I said the unit rate is $12 per lunch. So first choice, point A means the unit rate is 9 lunches per dollar. There's 9 lunches, obviously it's 108, so that's fairly evident that that's wrong. Point B means the unit rate is 12 lunches per dollar, being creative, but it's $12 per lunch. B means that the unit rate is $12 per lunch, and again, that matches. Point A means that the unit rate is $108 per lunch. It's kind of ridiculous because over here it's $108 not for one lunch, but it's 9 lunches, so that one's obviously wrong. And that's it. So the big idea, unit rate must always have a denominator of 1.